Hi, my name is Sid, and this is my climate change challenge. Climate change can feel massive, too big for one person to affect, but this challenge showed me how personal choices can definitely ripple outwards and make a difference. Small, but slowly, but it makes a difference. First, I calculated my carbon footprint using an online calculator and realistic lifestyle estimates based on my home in Markham, Ontario. My total carbon footprint was around 4.6 metric tons of CO2 per year. That's well below Canada's average of 14.2, but still above the global target of 2.5 tons per person. Since I don't eat meat, fly, or drive much, I expected a low number, but learned that I still had blind spots, especially in how I shop, eat, and consume packaged goods. So I came up with the 10% rule. That just means that every day I just become 10% better and I improve 10% better in how I eat and the stuff I purchase and consume and buy. So, for example, even though I'm vegetarian, I do eat a lot of processed food. I go outside, I eat Tim Hortons, and I do buy a couple of things here and there. But these 2 weeks, I decided to cook my own meals. So here's a little pizza that I tried with eggs, and then here's me returning something that I purchased, and then here's me making yogurt with some bread and tomatoes and a banana, and then here's me not purchasing something even though I was going to. So I just became 10% better every day, and I saw that it built and it added up in how I truly went about climate change. So over the 2 weeks, I estimate a reduction about 15 to 20 kilograms of CO2. So if I stuck with these habits for a full year, that's over 250 kilograms absolutely saved just from changing how I buy and eat. And even if 10% of North Americans did the same, we'd cut millions of tons of emissions annually. No law or policy needed. And I measured my success using receipts, tracking apps, and simple before and after comparisons of my shopping patterns and food waste. And I truly understood that if all of us came together and did just such small benefits, that it can truly go a long way. So, this challenge wasn't always easy. Saying no to convenience is harder than it looks, but the most rewarding part was learning that I was never done. There's always a next step. And this connects to what we learned in class about the carbon cycle. Even indirect choices like what I eat or where contribute to atmospheric carbon. According to the UN and IPCC, individual action can help pressure governments and industries when enough of us change our behavior. So it's not about guilt, it's about accountability and influence. And I found that the hardest part was me truly saying no, like knowing that no, I don't need this. Like sometimes before class, I'd be really tired. I'd want a coffee, but I'd realize this is not what I should be doing, and I'd change it. And it took me a lot, but it built discipline. And not only did it help me in the climate change aspect, but it also helped me in day to day things. Like I just felt myself saying no to more things that I would be inclined to saying yes for. So I think overall, it truly helped me in all aspects.
Created using Powtoon.